Hey guys, JayKrawls here. This video is kind of for those of you who are newer to Battle Nations. Um, maybe you haven't been on for a long time, or are not in a guild that trades wimps and SP farms and things. So this is kind of for you. Since I started a guild for alts, I've got a lot of people in there who are new to Battle Nations, and was kind of asking me about like what is trading units and how do you do that and stuff. So just kind of reminded me that there are still people who are joining the game that just don't know some of those things and aren't in those guilds. So anyway, what I did is I asked my buddy to send me some different wimp farms, and some of these are old school, which I'll kind of tell you as I go through. And but you'll notice that one of the things is that you want to ask your guild. You go to your chat and you say, hey, I've sent a wimp farm to such and such, so that your guild can come and get that SP as well. So you're not only benefiting your own self, you're benefiting someone else in your guild. And when they come and assist them, all you have to do is hit reject. And the benefit of this also is if for instance, in the farm, if there was some walls, ignorable items there, then the person who is assisting will kill all the units around the walls and leave the wall standing, and then I can kill the walls, and he will not have to repair them. I'll share more about that when I show you one that's like that. So as you can see here, here's one of the SP farms using chuckers and wimps. Now the thing about this is the chuckers, you want them on the front row because they can't shoot the front row. If you're ranking up some tanks or something, these are good for those. So speaking of tanks, wanted to show you guys something that I'm very excited about because this happened to me just the other night. Whoop-pow! I got the Phalanx tank, and I was playing around with the Goliath tank, and I was even trying some old school units on it, and threw some of those in there. They died, of course, but I was nicely surprised when I got the Phalanx tank. Oh, and also I copied this picture too as well because our guild, RAE, got 13th in the guild for the invasion event that we had recently. And this is kind of what you see. You see your guild won 30 nanopods, my share is 30 nanopods, and here are the other awards as well. So don't feel like you missed out too much. I've got I get more than that sometimes just off of like 2 Tapjoy offers. So, but anyway, if you're going for it, might as well get something out of it, right? Okay, so anyway, let's use this guy in action. And what I'll probably do is just speed up the battles to kind of show you. And got decent SP here. So 1,241. Now, that's not bad SP. That's not bad at all. And if I had a 2 SP boost on, that would already be 2,482 SP. And if I was doing it on a double SP weekend and had the boost on, you're talking about what, 6 times that? So like 6,000, almost 7,000 SP for that one battle for that one unit. So you can rank stuff up really, really quickly. Alright, there's one battle. Let's see. Now I want to reject that, and then I want to go attack. And here we're using R6 well, he's got R5 light chemical tanks and R6 wimps. These guys give great SP. Of course, you want to be careful because you have to use your chem vials to heal these guys. So they do decent SP, but only if you're going to get enough vials to be able to heal these units would you even want to try to do this with this unit. But we wanted to show you that at least you can use them. Let's show you more of the types here instead of just going through and killing all these. Alright, let's look at this one. Okay, this is all chem tanks. And that'll give a decent amount of SP. Actually, I think the light chem tanks do better than even better than the wimps. Like 200 and something SP a piece, maybe 210. Whereas the wimps do like 180 something, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, this one's all chuckers. Now, this one's more deadly because, remember, it's going to be able to attack things that are on the front row. $1,040. So, and chuckers are really cheap to heal, and don't take very long to heal either. So, alright, those I know are some old school. I'll show you those in just a second. Let's start over here. Alright, now these are goons. Goons are great because they give you great SP. Also, if you place the goons right, they can't attack you. Because remember, goons shoot in this type of pattern. So basically anything I put over here on this side is completely safe. Anything else on the board is going to get shot. But I can put two things here and not get shot. So I can work on my tank here, and let me show you how well these do. $1,793. So you can see right there that that's like one of the better SP farms. Let's see what we got here. I think we got walls. No, okay, this is a mix of goons and wimps, which is another good combination to put together. Just remember, when you're attacking, you can put your units over here, but don't kill the goons first. You want to kill the wimps first, because if you kill this front row of goons, then these wimps are going to come forward and attack you. Some of you guys are like, no duh, and that's probably because you've been doing this for a while. This is kind of mainly for those new players. Alright, this is a very good battle. I want to show you this because this is what's important. If you're assisting a base, meaning you're going to someone's base and you're clearing out a wimp farm, if you see walls there, don't kill the walls, just kill all the troops, and don't kill any of the walls. Because if you don't kill the walls on your attack, then that means when the person whose base it's on, they can kill the walls, and guess what? The walls do not die. It means they go back to their owner, and he doesn't have to heal them. They just go right back into his unit inventory. But if the person who's assisting kills the walls, then they immediately go to the repair bay, and usually that person's very unhappy with that person and wants to find out who they are, and they get really angry because these things are expensive to heal. So anyway, what I'll show you here is the difference. I'm just going to show you what killing one of these versus killing what the SP is like in each of these situations. So let's pass a couple times here. Well, let me go ahead and do this. Okay, so the goons gave the lightning dragoons, we call them goons, lightning dragons are LDs, gave 225 SP. Let's see what this wall gives. Now see, I brought the wimps to me, but it gave me 292. So it was much more SP there, right? And you see what happens when you actually bring the wimps down to you. They can attack you. If your units are strong enough, then that really don't matter. But now I get to get beat up a little while longer. I think he only has, yeah, he's missing a few shots, so it's going to take him a while. But anyway, I'll fix that later, do that the right way in a minute. But I just wanted to show you basically what the walls, how much SP you'll get from that. Total, that would have been a far better battle. Let me expand this out. Now these are the old school. This you're probably laughing if you used to play about a year ago trading wimps. This is about how, kind of like how you would do it. Sometimes you'd put walls on each side. We didn't have the 3 of them. We only had 2 at the time, and then you'd have the troops. And basically, you would line up what you're trying to rank up. Let's say get the vehicles out here. You'd line up what you wanted to battle, and what you would do is, let's say I wanted to rank some of this stuff up, right? You would take this and you'd want to kill the troops and like leave a sandbag here so the wimps wouldn't come forward. Now the troops can't shoot at you. You can go back here and start killing the wimps. But you also would want to remember that you get SP for these sandbags. So you tried to make it where you could kill the sandbag first and then definitely kill the wimp, so you get the SP from the sandbag as well. See, and he didn't hit me, so it's much less SP. Now it would have been times 2 because it would have been a single unit, because remember it split both of those up. So it would have been 468 and 468, so close, just a little over 1,000 SP for that formation, using R6 wimps and R6 troopers and R6 sandbags. Which, if you're a lower level and you don't have the walls and you don't have things, but you do have the R6 wimps, something like this is probably what you're going to be trading wimps with. One more old school formation is the use of the arsonist guys. Well, he's over here. The arsonists. They're also cheap to heal, very cheap cost to make, and easy to rank up to 6. So here's kind of another formation that he was showing the old way of using wimp farms. Alright, comparatively, I just wanted to go to the world map and kind of show you. Now remember, my boars are 68, so at a lower level you're not going to get the same SP out of your boars as I will. Let me just I just want to kill them pretty quickly so I can see how much the total SP is. Your SP totals are going to be a little lower if your boars are lower. So here's, see, that comes out to be right around 1,004. So you can see that the SP farms, the most basic SP farm does about as much as the boars, but you can get more of those occupations on your base. So you can kill the boars, and you can rank up your units a lot quicker this way, where you only get a few of these guys. Alright guys, I hope this video has helped you about SP farms and ranking units up and how you do it. And people always ask me, like, how do you do it so quickly, Jay? And that's basically what I do, is I just put one unit down, the same type of unit, and I just focus on that one unit, and I'll always put the double SP boost on. Even if it's not a SP weekend, I'm going to buy the SP boost, because, you know, I'm sure, like you, my time is valuable to me, and I'd rather be sleeping than sitting there. So if I can make every battle like 2 battles, then why not do it? You know, like, say if I'm battling a set of 20 wimps, you know, that's a full wimp farm, 20 sets of wimps. That's like 40 sets by putting on this boost. So to me, it's just worth it. Okay, guys, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.